Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals, and today I am excited to jump into what this video is about. So I think I told y'all, yes, I know I told y'all in a previous video that Anderillium reached out to me wanting to partner, and so I am an affiliate for them. And my code is Eliza10, and all the information will be linked below in the description. So how I heard about them was I went to the pen show in April, and they had like their whole table was really set up. It was very organized. And if you're going to promote inks, this is actually how you should promote them. You should have a display of all the inks for people to try. And I loved the setup. They had the Twisbees all inked with all the colors of each single set of inks that they actually have. So I bought two inks, Luna Moth Green and the Roseate Spoonbill Pink. And I absolutely love the colors. And if you want to see those colors, you can go to my Atlanta Pen Show video and you can watch that. So anyway, about 3 weeks ago, they reached out and asked me if I would love to be an affiliate for them. And of course I said, yes, duh. But anyway, so they told me, they asked me what colors did I have. And I was like, well, I only have like 2 colors. So they said, hey, we're going to send you some inks to play with. So I didn't know they were going to send me a whole set. And funny story, so there's this box that's been sitting in the hallway, right? And I'm like, and it's like on this shelf, and my mom says, today, my mom's like, hey, did you get your package? I'm like, what package? And she was like, this package, I set it up above, on the shelf above the door. And I'm like, what? So pretty much they sent me this package, and it's been sitting there probably for about a week, or probably a week. But anyway, let's jump into it. So it came in this box, and this is how it came, with like these little, I don't know, foam, feels like, like foam, like if y'all ever seen like the egg foam that you buy for the bed, that's pretty much what it feels like. So it comes with I really love this. This is super, super cute. So it comes with like an Anderillium keychain, and it has this, you can see the nib. I love that. That is very catchy, very, very cute. And then it comes with their card, and this is the same card that I got at the pen show, and it has all their information on here, their phone number, their website, and then the QR code, and this probably leads you to the website. Okay, and then they sent me some samples of inks to try, and I'm so excited to try these. Y'all, I'm so excited to try these. Okay, I'm just going to show you how the bottle looks, and I absolutely love the bottle, and especially if you don't want to commit to a bigger bottle. So this is the 1.5 ounce bottle, and the 1.5 ounce bottles retails at $14.50, which is not bad, y'all. This is a lot of ink. If you could see this is a lot of ink for $14, and it's totally worth it. This pink is amazing. And then this is the 0.5 ounce bottle. So if you don't want to commit to whole bottles, I definitely suggest the sample bottles. So these bottles are super, super cute. I absolutely love them. So we're gonna get right into, let me see, well, these are kind of circular, so I'm gonna see if I can just line them up like this so that you can at least see the names of them. I always like to do this in my videos so that you can just see the names of them. And of course they're round, so they're trying to roll. Okay. And what I'm going to be using, this Rhodia pad. I love this Rhodia pad because the absorption is really good. So Karina Loves to Plan gave me an idea, because I love the way that she compares her inks on different paper. So today what I'm going to be doing differently is comparing how the ink looks on some 160 GSM from Hemlock and Oak. And then just right here, this is just the regular Rhodia pad. So I actually take these little squares, 3, okay, that is 6. So I take these little squares and then I just wrote 160 GSM. So this 160 GSM comes from Hemlock and Oak. And I am going to be using this ink muddler, and this came from Pen Chalet, and I will also link that below in the description. Hopefully they still have it, because these things been selling out. This actually, I think Dominant Industries is actually the maker of these, and then of course they just let other vendors sell them. So I will link that below. If it's still in stock at any of the vendors, I will link it below where I got it from. And of course I have to get my water so I can wipe off the ink muddler. And I'm going to just be using like a little rag to like wipe it off. Okay, so the first one, and I'm going to be using, pretty much this is renamed to my social media dip pen. So the first one is Tulip Moth Warm. I hope I'm saying that right. Tulip Moth Warm. So, and as always, I love to shake my inks. Ooh, I like that. Hope I got enough on there. Oh, that's such a pretty brown. And I'm pretty sure this is brown. Oh, I don't think I have enough on there. Y'all, this thing, okay. So it looks like, it's like a brown, but when I dipped it in the water, it definitely has like some red undertone to it. So this is Tulip Moth Warm. And remember, this is the this side is Rhodia. Okay, so that's actually a pretty color. I actually really like that. I can't wait till it dries so that we can actually see what it looks like dry. So the next one is Colossal Squid Dark. That is very dark, but it's such a pretty color. It looks like a green, like a dark green. So it looks like a dark green, almost as if it's a midnight blue, if that makes sense. But it's totally between blue and green. So this is Colossal Squid Dark. And it is very dark. Okay, the next one is Green Kingfisher Green. I love these names. The names are very unique. And the 0.5 ounce is really a lot of ink. Even though it doesn't look like it's a lot of ink, it's a lot of ink. I definitely put too much on there, so this is Green Kingfisher Green, which might be my new favorite green. Okay, this green, besides it not having shimmer, is giving me Ferris Wheel Press Dancing Time, but in a darker version. And if you have Ferris Wheel Press Dancing Time, you know exactly how it looks. So, also, I think this is also giving me the Atramentis Document Green Gray. So if you have that color and you like that color, this is a great secondary color. If you don't have that color and you want something similar, this actually is a better color. If you want another green besides the Atramentis Document Green Gray, this is exactly the same color as the Atramentis Document Green Gray. Also, this looks like Sailor Shikiori Shirakashi. So if you've ever seen Sailor Shikiori Shirakashi, this looks exactly like it. Actually, I'm going to show you what it actually looks like. And you probably won't be able to tell because it's so dark, but this, I ran out of it, but this is Sailor Shikiori Shirakashi. It is a very dark green, which you can't even tell that it's green, but I can tell because I see it. So this green, Kingfisher Green, will also be a great addition if you like those colors. So the next one is Adonis Butterfly Blue. And I've gotten into blues lately. I'm like really into like the vibrant blues. I really don't like the blues that just look, you know, just standard blues. I really love vibrant blues. I don't know why I washed that off. Okay. Okay. So this is Adonis. So the next one we have is Pompadour Cotinga Burgundy. And when I saw this on the website, I was so in love. I was so in love. And in a couple weeks, I'm actually going to be doing a little giveaway on my YouTube and my Instagram. And guess what I'm going to be giving away? Some Anderillium inks. These colors are so pretty. I absolutely love these. And I cannot wait to ink these up. This actually reminds me of, I'm gonna tell y'all what it reminds me of. This reminds me of Ferris Wheel Press. I know y'all keep saying, why do you keep comparing them to Ferris Wheel Press? Because that's what it reminds me of. And it reminds me of Ferris Wheel Press, the Sherry Sonata. And if you have that color, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Ferris Wheel Press Sherry Sonata looks exactly like the Pompadour Cotinga Burgundy, and I'm actually going to show you. So yes, I have to give y'all visual examples, and I literally just used it a couple, oh, here it is right here. So if you see this and you see that, almost the probably exact same. I cannot wait to ink this up so I can see what it writes like in a pen. So if you see that, you notice that the Pompadour Cotinga Burgundy is really like on point with the Ferris Wheel Press Sherry Sonata. The last one is Blue Ringed Octopus Blue. Oh man, this is so pretty. I love this color. And I'm gonna tell you why I love this color. I love this color because it reminds me of Noodler's Legal Blue. And y'all know I'm gonna show you a visual as soon as I write the name. I have to show you a visual so that y'all believe me. So this is Blue Ringed Octopus Blue. This blue is so pretty. So I'm gonna close this up because I do not want to waste my inks. So I'm going to show you the Noodler's Legal Blue. And then you're gonna be like, oh yeah. So let me lay it right here. And I just used it. Also, it kind of reminds me of the Sailor Shikiori Yuki Akari. Except it's just a little bit lighter than the Blue Ringed Octopus Blue. There we go. So, this is the Noodler's Legal Blue. It might be just a tad bit darker, but it does remind me of the Noodler's Legal Blue. Because actually the Noodler's Legal Blue is actually a little bit lighter on certain paper than it is on here. So y'all know that the wetness absorption changes with different paper, but my swatches looks for my Noodler's Legal Blue looks exactly like this. So this will be a good color if you like Noodler's Legal Blue and you want a secondary blue that looks like it. This Blue Ringed Octopus Blue would be amazing. And if you have the Sailor Shikiori Yuki Akari, this would be a great color. If you like this color and you have this and you want a secondary color, this would be an amazing addition to your collection. Now that they have pretty much dried or absorbed into the paper, and I can definitely tell the ones that's on the 160 GSM has completely dried, because it definitely is dry. I love the way that it looks on the 160 GSM. It has like a more solid finish on the 160 GSM, and then on the regular Rhodaya, you see it's a lot more grainy on this one, and you can actually see it shading a lot more on Rhodaya pad. So for the Colossal Squid Dark, it definitely has, like I said, a solid finish. And then with the Rhodaya, it is definitely darker as well, and you can definitely see some shading with the Rhodaya. And I want to go back to the Tulip Moth Worn. So it almost looks like it's two different colors on the Rhodaya than it is the 160 GSM. So that goes back to what I was saying about different types of paper have different reactions to different inks. So let's go to the green, Kingfisher green. It is definitely darker on the Rhodaya than it is on the 160 GSM. The 160 GSM is a lot lighter. There is more shading on the 160 GSM than I see on the Rhodaya, but this is such a pretty color. I absolutely love this green, and you can tell that on the 160 GSM it is totally lighter on the 160 GSM. Okay, so the Adonis Blue, Butterfly Blue, is such a pretty color. It's so amazing. This actually looks like a calligraphy ink by the Ferris Wheel Press, called Ultra Marina. It's almost like a periwinkle, but anyway, so it does remind me of the Ultra Marina from Ferris Wheel Press. So you can see it is more solid on the 160 GSM than it is on the Rhodaya. It is grainy, and you can actually see some dual shading with the Adonis Butterfly Blue. It's almost like a pink undertone to it, and you can slightly see it on the 160 GSM, but not very much. And then the Pompadour Continga Burgundy is an amazing color. This would definitely be a staple for me because it reminds me of the Sherry Sonata, and I have the Sherry Sonata inked in my TWSBI Kai. So move over Ferris Wheel Press, because this color is about to take over. And I love how it does have some shading on the Rhodaya paper. Not very much, but I love the solid colors, and I love colors that shade, but they absolutely don't have to have those shading properties for me to use them. And as you can see on the 160 GSM, it's basically, it's really solid on the 160 GSM, and it's also lighter. And then the Blue Ring Octopus Blue is just an amazing blue. It's so electric. I absolutely love it. And I remember in a previous video, I was telling y'all how vibrant their colors are and how the properties of their colors are just amazing. So of course it's solid on the 160 GSM, and it's completely darker on the Rhodaya pad. So basically the 160 GSM, we're already going to know that it is going to be lighter, and it's going to look like a more solid color and not so much shading like on the Rhodaya pad. I would suggest that any ink of Anderilliums that you use, or any ink that you use, you do a pen test to see how the paper how the inks absorb into the paper, because oftentimes you'll find out that the actual swatch does not look the same when it is absorbed into the paper. So I just want to say I appreciate you sticking with me for my ink haul today, and if you stayed to the end of the video, put a green heart in the comments. And like I said, if you would like to purchase any of these inks, my code is Eliza10. I will link all these products below in the description. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.